Good afternoon. Sorry about that. This is God's Warrior again. I tried to upload this earlier today, but I got into 32 minutes and something shut it off and came back on. I did it. Here I am trying again. So hopefully it'll go through this time. Alright. Like I said, I want to talk to you about friends, souls. How far would you go to protect? How far would you go to defend a friend, brother, sister, dear friend, whatever? How far would you go? Would you lay down your life? Zechariah. Zechariah. Wait, Zechariah 11. Zechariah 11:10. Then I took my staff called favor and broke it, revoking the covenant I had made with all the nation. It was revoked on that day, and so the afflicted of the flock were watching me knew it was with the Lord. I told them, if you think it best, give me my pay, but if not keep it. They paid me 30 pieces of silver. And the Lord said to me, throw it to the potter. The handsome price they paid me. So I took the 30 pieces of silver and threw them into the house of the Lord for the potter. Zechariah, again. Then I broke my second staff, called union, breaking the brotherhood between Judah and Israel. The Lord said to me, take again the equipment of the foolish shepherd, for I am going to raise a shepherd over the land who will not care for the lost, or seek the young, or heal the injured, or feed the healthy, but will eat the meat of the choice sheep, tearing off its hooves. Woe to the works of the shepherd who deserts the flock. May the sword strike his arm and his right eye. May his arm be completely withered, and may his eye totally blinded. 11:12. Underneath it says, "Give me my pay" refers to the severance of the relationship. Keep it, a more emphatic way of ending the relationship. 30 pieces of silver, the price of a slave among the Israelites in ancient times. 11:13. Dinner in the house of the potter with the shepherd. The counterfeit shepherd may have found a partial historical fulfillment in which leaders as Simeon or Kosiba or Kokova, who led the Jewish revolt against the Romans and was hailed as Messiah by Rabbi Akkad. But it would seem that the final stage of the progressive fulfillment of this prophecy awaits the rise of the final Antichrist. Messianic prophecies, the integrity of the Gospels. So maybe you ought to visit the story about Romans breaking the legs of the two thieves being crucified with Jesus, not breaking his legs. Another prophecy talks about Judas' betrayal for 30 pieces of silver, and fulfilled in Matthew 26:15, 27, 3-7. But prophesied Zechariah 11:12 and 13. Could it be that Matthew played fast and loose with the facts and said, yeah, Judas sold out Jesus for the same amount? Oh, makes me sick. You hear in other countries like Indonesia, or thereabouts, that children are being sold as slaves. I'm not going to say what kind, because it'll make me sick. But they're being sold as slaves. As young as 7 or 8 years old, they're being sold as slaves. The parents feel that, well, we're so poor, the only thing we can do is sell our daughters as slaves. Huh. Thank God for the missionaries, and thank God for the non-profit Christian groups that are getting them out of that trade. Right here in America, I've seen firsthand. I've seen prostitution. When I moved to a town one time, the very next week, 500 men and women were arrested for prostitution. They still did it. They never learned. What would you do if somebody came up to you or your girlfriend, or you were with your girlfriend, or you were with your wife, or whatever, and they came up to you and said, hey, I'll give you so much money to take your wife? If you ever seen that movie, Indecent Proposal, basically what it is. Now you probably knock him down. You know, more money gonna take my wife away from me. But there are some guys out there, and I've seen this with my own eyes too. There's some guys out there who say, yeah, give me the money, you can have her. Men that would take one night of pleasure, and their other half would be dead by me. That ain't no man. That's a fool. The Antichrist is coming. Some say he's already here. I don't know. Jesus said, beware of false prophets. When some say Jesus is here, Jesus is there, don't you not believe them. Because there will be earthquakes in diverse places, mothers against daughters, fathers against sons, father-in-laws against son-in-laws. He also said, there will come a time when they will cause you to be put into jail. Somebody will falsely accuse you of something and you will be put into jail. When the Antichrist comes, he'll sit on his throne in Jerusalem. The temple will be rebuilt. he will sit on the abomination of desolation, which is basically the throne in the Jewish temple. They'll go in the Jewish temple, desecrate the temple, sit on the throne, say, I am God, and if you don't worship me, you die. Thank God I'm not going to be here for that time. Thank God I'm already up in heaven. Thank God I'm going to hear my Savior say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of the Lord. But there are people out there. I mean, I've heard the saying, he'd sell his own mother for $1. Judas betrayed Jesus. I got the shirt on. It says, crucified. When Jesus was nailed to the cross, they tied his hands and his feet down so I couldn't score him. They bound his hands and feet. They pounded nails into his hands and feet. If you ever got a nail in your foot, I'm talking oatmeal, I'm not talking 10-penny nails, I'm talking nails like this. They're probably square nails, corners on each side. I'm sure you've seen them. Spikes, railroad spikes, with big heads that you pound them. They were called nails back then, but before that, he had to endure cat o' nine tails. The cat o' nine tails is basically maybe 9-10 strands of leather put together, put on a pole, and on the other end of those leather straps, you got chips of bone, you got chips of whatever you can think of, metal, bone, and they whipped him with it. Some say 99, some say 49, but let's just say within an inch of his life. And he was made to carry a heavy wooden cross. I've carried one. I was working once, when I was working, I'm not going to say where, but when I was working one time, I had to carry a cross. And I'm going to tell you, it's hard enough for me, but for a man who's losing gallons of blood and walking down the street in front of a crowd, in front of the whole book, for everybody, listing him, mocking him, spitting at him, finally for taking him away, he fell. Then Joseph, son of Joseph of Arimathea, helped him carry his cross. When he got to the hill of Gethsemane, in Golgotha, the place of the skull, the soldiers carried it up the hill. He trudged up the hill, battered, scarred, beaten, beyond recognition. Knowing what pain he was going to endure. And they bound his hands, and when they pounded them nails into his hands, he was in excruciating pain. I mean, worse than excruciating pain. He was in pain no man or woman should ever suffer. They spoke not a word. Even the two thieves beside him, one said, "You be the Son of God. Speak the word and let us down. Get us down from here, so we might be free." And the other one said, "Be quiet, you. We are thieves. We deserve to be here. This man has done nothing, nothing." And yet they treat him like an animal. Christ, remember you in the good of your kingdom. And Jesus told them, as he looked at him, he said, "Verily, verily, I say unto thee, this day thou shalt be with me in paradise." If someone told you, came up to you, one of your best friends, your husband, your wife, whatever, if somebody come up to you and with another person, you say, "What's going on here?" "Hey, I just sold you. I just betrayed you. Sold you for $30. Judas betrayed Jesus for the same payment that they would buy slaves with. Back in the Old Testament time, they would buy slaves with 30 pieces of silver. Judas came in filled with Satan. Satan had already filled him. He held out his hand. They put 30 pieces of silver in his hand. They told him where he would be. He said, "I don't want your money yet." Threw it back at him. They picked it up and brought a potter's field. And they buried Judas in the potter's field because they figured to themselves, this man does not deserve to be buried anywhere else. So we will bury him in the field that we bought with the blood money that we gave him, and he gave it back. 30 pieces of silver. I guarantee you, my friend, my brother, my sister, when the Antichrist comes, I'm prepared to die. Because I will never deny God. And I will always defy Satan. I am God's warrior. I sin and I repent. But I got a new lease on life. My sins have been bought by Christ. I laid my sins at the beginning of the throne at Christ's feet. And he threw them as far as the east is from the west. I worship my Lord. Will you get saved today? Will you tell Jesus, "I'm sorry. Please forgive me for my sins. Forgive me for nailing you upon your cross, because that's what you did." By your sins nailed him on the cross. By his blood, he washed away your sins. I guarantee you, a lot of you are sitting looking at this and say, my friends will be in hell. My friend, the only thing that's going to be in hell is weeping and gnashing of teeth. A little worm that embeds your skin. It's going to go under your skin. Right here, to go under your skin. They're called borer worms. They're bore under your skin. And they're going to stay there. And they're going to bother you. And they're going to bug you. And they're going to make you itch. And they're going to cause you so much pain that all you can do is scream. They will cause you so much pain. When you get to hell, you will relive your sin over and over and over again. Whatever you did in life. Read Revelations. Revelation 21. Or I'm sorry, Revelation 20. Revelation 20 says, I saw another throne, a great white throne, and the dead stood before it, and they were judged. The sea gave up their dead. Hades gave up its dead. And everyone was judged according to what he had done. And everyone was judged according to what he had done. And then it says, another book was opened, which is the book of life. And all whose names were found within the book of life were cast back into the lake of fire, the Lord with weeping and gnashing of teeth. Even Satan, though he's loosed for a little while, Satan will be thrown into the pit. Chapter 20 says that Satan was thrown into the pit with the beast and the Antichrist, the false prophet, never to be loosed again. And they will be tormented day and night, forever and ever. Let me give you this scenario. Say you're in a circle and somebody lights on fire. And you can't die. But yet every time you do die, you wake up, you stand up, and you feel that pain. You can't get out of the circle. It's too late to get out of the circle. You feel that pain over and over and over and over again. You keep reliving that pain. The fire, every time you wake up, the fire keeps burning you. The fire is eternal. It keeps burning you. It won't let you die. It keeps waking you up and making you feel that pain over and over and over again. Is it worth it? Is it worth the alcohol? Is it worth the drugs? Is it worth hitting your wife, your girlfriend, your kids? Is it worth hate, envy, strife? It says the fruit of the Spirit, I think it's in Ephesians, says the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, kindness, of which there is no other. First Corinthians 13, love chapter, at the end of it says, these three abide, faith, hope, and love. The greatest of these is love. I'm trying to save your soul. And I will be here till the day I die. And I will take as many people from hell as I can. That is my goal. That is my purpose. Satan has got enough. As long as I am alive, it will take no more. I will take as many as I can with me to heaven. As if I don't, their blood will be on my hands. I heard a song by, I think it's by The Alarm one time. It said, man, you must be foolish. Your hands are blood red. So that as we walk right through heaven's door, we proudly raise our hands. He said, man, you must be dreaming. Our hands are covered. Blood red. I love you. Till tomorrow. This is God's warrior. The cross is there. Fear not what man can do to you. Man can kill the flesh, but not the soul. Fear him who can kill both body and soul, and cast it into hell, where the thirst is not quenched, and the fire does not stop raging, except the Lord.